What's up? This is Christina D, aka Shorter Than the Easel, with a fun little, let's call this a creative class with Christina D. Because, you know how everyone's just like, oh yeah, I can't even draw a stick figure when, you totally can draw one of these little guys. Most people just move on from stick figures and just go straight into sketching. They don't bother figuring out how to go from this to a full sketch with shape and everything. But I'm going to show you how to evolve this guy into a usable base. So let's do this. Yeah. First off, figure out where you want the head. So, head circle. Draw the usual stick figure body, legs, and there's the start. So, what you do from here, turn this into a little triangle. So we're doing this through the lens. Hang on. Turn that into a triangle. Add a little jaw here. You can always turn this into more of an oval later. But no, we're starting to get more of a torso kind of shape. Like here's a chest, here's where the waist would be. So you add these lines in. But then let's add a little more here. Circles here, here, and here. And then boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's suddenly turning into more of a usable figure, but doesn't stop there. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then we turn this into more of a triangle. You can do that. Have your knees here. Triangle. Triangle. And oh, look at that. We're getting more usable shapes here. And suddenly, what's this? A full body? Now from this, you could just start drawing over it and get more of that actual shape, sort of outline it, turn it into just the body. Turn this into that. But you can translate this into anything. Say you want to do a more dynamic pose. Turn that stick figure body into a line of action. Suddenly, you can get more dynamic poses going. 1, 2. Do. Like that looks more fun. And even better with this, it can help you keep the proportions on the arms. So yeah. Because I know people trying to figure out the right angle for this is always difficult. And actually, if you want, you can really turn this into more of a right angle. So you get that triangle, get that, then suddenly you have a dude that's running. Like, look at that. He has a little booty in there. You got a little running figure. Obviously, the more you do this, the more you'll get used to it. But for people that tend to struggle with proportions, this is a great way to basically keep it in check because you're working with the baselines. So if anything, typically you'll have more of like a halfway point, and you can use that essentially as a nice judge for how like long the arms are from shoulder to elbow. And when you're doing it like this, again, you can keep that right angle in check. And it's just like, is that too short? Is that too long? When in doubt, erase what doesn't work. So yeah, you can use a stick figure to make a usable base for a sketch, but people don't tell you that. So if you can only draw a stick figure, you have a great starting point and you don't even realize it. Again, basic steps. Start with the stick figure. Where you want the head, that's where you place it, and then you just draw the basic stick figure from there and leave room for the legs. Draw on your triangles. Turn that into what will become the chest and the bottom of the torso. Whoop. We're starting to get more in there. Granted, I did also add the circles for the hips on this one. I drew this a long time ago. But you're gonna start adding more in. Get those arms, get more of that form in. And eventually, you will wind up with a very usable base. So next time anyone frowns upon you or makes fun of you for saying, oh yeah, I can draw stick figures. Good. Because that's a perfect place to start. Because eventually, if you give it a little effort, it can turn into something like that.